Dear students, in this session we will discuss about the concept called dynamic binding or virtual functions, runtime polymorphism. Okay, so generally this is nothing but the concept of introducing pointers in inheritance. So generally whenever we are using inheritance, we will create an object for the derived class. Using the object of the derived class, we can access the members of the base class as well as the members of the derived class. But whenever we are using pointers in inheritance, the concept is quite opposite. That is, using the pointer of the base class, we can access the members of base class and derived class. Using the pointer of the derived class, we can access only the members of the derived class, not the members of the base class. So that is the difference between object and pointer. Okay. So whenever you want to access the members of the base class or derived class, we are going to use a special operator called as arrow operator. So that you have to remember. Now see, and here whenever we are using pointers, we are using the concept called function overriding. Already we discussed about function overriding. Having the same signature of the function in both base class and derived class is called as function overriding. See here, class base, I had taken one function called show. In derived class, which is inherited from base class, I had taken another same overridden function called show. Here I had written function of the base class, and here I had written function of the derived class. See now, I am creating, as I told you, I am creating an object for the base class now. So that is base star p. Star p already we know. Star p means that is a pointer, and b is an ordinary object. I am creating an object for the derived class. Now p is pointing to b, that is p is equal to ampersand b, that is nothing but p is pointing to b now. So we are calling the function of the base class p arrow show. And now p is equal to ampersand d, now that is now p is pointing to d now, p arrow show. So whenever we execute the program, we will expect that we are going to get the output as function of base class and function of derived class. But here the output will be function of base class and function of base class only. We are surprised that why we are not getting that output function of the derived class, because whenever we are using pointers in inheritance, whenever you compile this particular program, during the compile time itself, the compiler assumes that it has to execute the overridden function of the base class only. That decision will be taken by the compiler whenever you compile the program. So that's what this is called as compile time polymorphism or early binding, we are going to say here. Okay. Now sir, then how to call the derived class overridden function now? So for this purpose we are going to introduce the concept called virtual functions. So we are going to make the base class the function as virtual by using the keyword called virtual. See, in the base class we are using the keyword called virtual before the function name, not in the derived class. Okay. Now see the same program whatever written here. Now whenever we execute this particular program, now also the compiler assumes that it has to execute the overridden function of the base class only for both show. That is, we are saying here p is equal to ampersand b, p arrow show, p is equal to ampersand d, p arrow show. For both the calls, during the compile time, the compiler assumes that it has to execute the base class overridden function only. But during the runtime, that is during the execution time, so first whenever you are calling p arrow show, it will go to the base class. It is going to see the keyword called virtual. Now the compiler is going to search. It is pointing to which object? So it is pointing to base class object. So the base class function will be executed. Again we are calling p arrow show. Again it will go to the base class only by seeing the keyword called virtual. Again it is going to see it is pointing to which object? Now p is equal to ampersand d. So that is it is pointing to the derived class. now the derived class overridden function will be executed. So this type of decision will be taken by the compiler during the runtime or during the execution time. So this is called as compile time polymorphism or runtime polymorphism or late binding, we are going to say here. Okay, so that is about virtual functions. Okay, so this is one of the very important concept for you.